and welcome to a brand new weekly vlog. I'm starting this vlog a little bit late.
So it's not Monday.
Purely because I was working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing really going on. However, the end of this week, I've got my graduation, I've got Slimcon, so I thought there'd be plenty of content for the end of the week to have a good jam-packed weekly vlog. So we're starting on Thursday, and me and Rachel have just been shopping around Merry Hill.
That's how long for?
Far too long. I went with the intentions of getting one of those sucky in things to wear underneath the dress that I'm wearing for my graduation for tomorrow, but I just got that sick of trying them on. I was just like, I'm just going to embrace my tummy and we'll deal with it. I'm going to wear a gown anyway, so it's not really going to matter that much. So we've done other bits of shopping instead, and I'll show you what we got when we get home. But it's almost like school's time now, so we're gonna drive home. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a haul, and then I think I need to lie down and maybe have a nap. I was on night shift last night. I got finished at 7, got in at some at past 7, and then I only slept till about 10:30 because I was really hungry. So I had a really bad stomachache, so I got up and had some food, and then me and Rach went to Merry Hill, and we spent the last however many hours at Merry Hill. It's 3:30 now, so at least 3. Right, so the first thing are these shoes. These are for me to wear tomorrow for my graduation. You can't see them very well. It's literally just a rounded toe, a nice chunky heel, so it's really easy to walk in. They were really comfortable, trusty new look. Size 6, student discount, can't really complain. Yeah, originally I went to go and get a pair from Marks and Spencer's, but they were £49.50, and I was like, no, I don't have £49.50 to spend on some shoes, so I went with those ones, and I know that I'll be able to walk in those because it's got a nice chunky heel to them, and it's essential to be able to walk because I've got to go up on stage, and no one wants an embarrassing incident, do they, on their graduation? Right, this is not mine, so I'm not going to show you. Okay. Oh gosh, it's creased already. So I got this top from Warehouse, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. So it's got, that's that part of it, the neck part. I'm terrible at this. And then the long sleeves, and it's got a buttoned cuff there. But yeah, I thought that was absolutely gorgeous, and I got 20% off student discount at Warehouse at the moment, so bonus. I'm really going to miss my student discount. I'm trying to use it for the best I can until it expires in a couple of weeks time. I got some Clearasil from Superdrug. This is what I usually use. I use it once a day, every day, but I've run out recently and I haven't been using it, and unfortunately I've come out in some spots and blemishes, so yep, I had to go and replace that. It was also on offer, and I also got student discount on that, so woohoo! Sensitive teeth toothpaste, that was also on offer, and then some coconut shower gel, also on offer. Can you see a trend here? Got this pyjama top from Primark that was reduced, just because I'm always in need of pyjama tops, so it's just a Harry Potter style one. That's my dress. What's this? Oh, okay. 2-pack of leggings from New Look. Student discount on those as well. And I've got this set of pyjamas. So that's the top, just a Toy Story top. These are just to take to Reese's house. So I haven't really got a nice pair of pyjamas. It's all kind of like I wear really mismatched things, so I bought a matching pair of pyjamas to wear, so they are the bottoms that go with that. Got a carrier, just a reusable bag. This one's a Harry Potter one. Oh, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Oh, and Primark as well, which I thought was really cute. So yeah, felt like I got more, but obviously not. We just obviously wandered around the shops for a long time. But I'm going to join Poppy now. She was asleep, she was snoring. Was you snoring? Yeah, I'm going to join Poppy and I'm going to have a nap now. Okay, so for tea we've got it's a spatchcock chicken that's been coated in like piri piri seasoning. Got some whole grain Mexican rice, lettuce, 50-50 wraps and some cheese and sauces. Why have you just split the chicken apart?
Silly inside.
It's a chicken. So this is my second wrap and I am absolutely stuffed. Like, I'm sat slouched in my chair. This one is on his, not first, not second, not third, but his...
I can't get the chicken on.
Put your wrap down then. His fourth wrap and he is still going. Where are you putting it?
In my belly.
Seriously, we had a chat yesterday and we were saying that I'm hungry often but I get full really quickly, whereas Reese isn't as hungry, yet when he like eats his dinner and his tea and whatnot, like he can eat a massive amount, like a huge portion,
And hibernate for the rest of the week.
and as he said, yeah, whereas me, I'll have to like nibble on like little bits throughout the day because I just get so stuffed at my meal times. He's like literally tearing into this chicken like a savage animal.
Very much left of it.
I know, you've had it all.
There's only a wing.
A leg and a wing to save the king. Okay, so I need some weights and we're currently at Decathlon and I need a 14 kg kettlebell, which that's 12. Oh good god, no, not happening. Oh god. Okay, so we went to Decathlon because I needed to get some weights, some things to help me. So basically, you may have noticed that I've been caring less about the number on the scales and more about how I feel in myself and where I want to move forward, and I want to increase my fitness. And so my goals have changed now for the future, and it's not about wanting to be thin and skinny, it's about wanting to increase my fitness, tone my body, and ultimately my goal is to train to be paramedic. So obviously I'm working in the control centre at the moment, but I really want to get onto the paramedic course. However, to get onto that course I need to pass a fitness test, and currently as it stands there is no chance in hell that I would pass the fitness test. So I know what it consists of, and basically my goal is to train to be fit enough to pass this test and to get on to the student paramedic course and train to be a paramedic. So there's numerous aspects to the fitness test. One of that is a grip test. So this was really cheap, it was like £3 and it goes up to 40 kilograms and I need to display up to 35 kilograms. So that's that for me to practice on. I'm so weak, it's going to be difficult. It's all about your heart rate as well, so your resting heart rate and your heart rate when you're doing the fitness aspect of it. So obviously the more training I do, the better sort of my heart will deal with it, if that makes sense. And another aspect of the fitness test is a cardio part. So it involves kettlebell weights, and it involves stepping up a step, and that's when they measure your heart rate and it can't go over a certain level. So yeah, yeah, that's why we were in Decathlon looking for some kettlebell weights. So these are both 12s. When I go to the gym, I use an 8 kettlebell weight. So these are really heavy for me. Part of the test is involving just one of the kettlebells, and then part of it is involving 2, so 1 in each hand. So yeah, I am decided to like train at home rather than go to a gym, and yeah, so that's where my targets are really for the future. It's a different goal. Like I said, I've kind of slowly morphed out of this obsession of wanting to be thin, and I think that's a really good thing, to be honest. So yay for the future. But anyways, I am going to put MasterChef on catch up now and have a cup of tea. Hello, it's Friday and I'm all ready now to go to my graduation. Reece, do you just mind showing my dress? Not sure if it's in that one. This is my dress anyway. I was after a tummy tucker yesterday, but I couldn't be bothered to get one, so we're going full tummy. And then these are my new shoes. Ta-da! And this is Reece, waiting for me. And then we're gonna get going in a minute. I just need to make sure I have everything. And then I'm gonna go and get my lovely gown and my lovely hat to put on my head.
Laura, Rebecca, Whitehouse. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Education Studies, Emily Gravel. Paige Graham.
I didn't do a dance degree, I did a jazz hand. Okay, now we're looking.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my sisters have got all of this, oh, the sparklers, ready whilst we were out. Oh, and balloons, didn't see those. And a cake, lovely. But yeah, I came straight in because my feet were so blistered from my shoes and walking all over the city. I just went straight in my room to put my leggings on, put my shirt on, and I was just lying, chilling on my bed, and apparently they're all sat waiting in here for me to walk through. But yes, I'm going to have some food now because I am hungry. Hello, I feel like kind of, not ignored, what's the word I'm after? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. It's been a long day. Anyways, it's Saturday now. It's Saturday evening. I've finished work and I had a bit of a traumatic morning at work. I had a really traumatic case with what happened there. I had to have like support from a paramedic and support from supervisor with the call because of what was going on. It was like it required the air ambulance and everything, and it was just it was awful, and I had to go for a timeout after it. Had to go and have a little bit of cry time, a little, you know, reflection time. They were saying to me, like, you know, you get your first one that really sort of hits home and you'll always remember that, and I think I will always remember this day and this case because but it's the nature of the job, isn't it? And you know, I know that I'm gonna come across things that are really traumatic, but I survived it. Oh gosh, my camera's flashing. Yeah, I need to charge my camera and I need to get ready and get everything sorted and go to Reese's. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Good morning, it's Sunday morning. I'm all ready. Just about to head off to drive to Slimcon. I need to get petrol first. The petrol station, the Morrison's by us, unfortunately doesn't open till 9, so I need to kind of go out my way to get petrol to then head up on the motorway to Manchester. But oh well, I can do it. I'm hoping it's going to be a good journey for me, but we'll see. I'm going to just quickly check the M6 now because that's going to be my main issue. I am that person that fills their car up till it's full and leaves the machine like that. I know that stresses some people out when it's not a round number.
Welcome to Slimcon 2018.
Hi, I'm Kate Barker. Hi, I'm Jane.
I'm Charlie.
And we are the Gammonses, and welcome to Slimcon 2018. Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hey guys, it's Andy.
Hello, I'm Tanya from Slimcon 2018. Hi, I'm Rachel from Wales 1986 Hi, I'm Debbie from Debbie's World. Slimcon 2018. Hi everyone, I'm Helen.
I'm Gavin.
Slimcon 2018.
And welcome to Slimcon.
I'm Tilly Cutler and welcome to Slimcon 2018. I'm Lydia Elise and welcome to Slimcon 2018. And welcome to Slimcon 2018.
This is basically about putting yourself in the moment. And the reason I mention this is because we are all here today. We're all in exactly the same boat. If the weather continues, we probably will need a boat. But we're all in the same boat, and we really, really just want to have a really good day. So if you are nervous, please don't be nervous, because there's absolutely no need. Everyone is lovely, and everyone's just an amazing, amazing person. And all of you are amazing people as well. So please come up and say hello, and just relax. You're only here one day. Apart from the people who've got Slimcon 2019 t-shirts, because they're coming out next year and have not even started that yet.
It's okay.
So give yourselves a round of applause for coming. Right, okay, so Rachel's going to start us off. Right, so you're going to have to stand up for this. To be honest, if there's anybody in here who's got energy, it should be you two. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3!
Welcome everybody to Slimcon 2018! First of all, from the three of us, we'd like to say thank you so much for making so much effort to come today. People have... I can't stop thinking. People have travelled 12 hours on coaches. People have travelled by plane. People have travelled by hovercraft to get here, and we really appreciate it. It means so much. It really does. My phone. So I think we're just going to introduce ourselves, aren't we? My name's Helen. I'm from the Livingstones on YouTube and on Instagram, and I do a plethora of videos on my channel.
Like for our wedding, we got married in July, me and Charlie. And yeah, I've got down to my lowest weight, approximately 3 stone I lost. And Charlie did really well as well, lost 5 stone. And once the wedding was over and done with, that was it. I just sort of went a bit mad, and both did. And now I'm in a position where I'm looking to find motivation again. And I'm here today, just like everybody else, to see all the inspirational stories and just get that sort of groove again.
Hi everyone, so I don't vlog because I'm scared. I'm on Instagram as SW_Danielle_Savage. I've probably been on there about 2 or 3 years now, and it really just started as like a little place for me to learn what I was eating. I love cooking, I love taking pictures of what I cooked, and somehow over time it's kind of grown, and I've got all these followers and I don't know where they came from. But I love it. I love speaking to people on the Instagram community. It is one of the best support networks that I've got out there.
Hello, I'm with Karen and we just had a really long talk about Florida, about slimming women, about who to watch, and it's really nice to catch up with people who watch me. So, this is Karen. I'm going to have a nosy about elsewhere, but I'm feeling very nervous, so you'll be fine. Take care, bye.
Hey guys.
No, I can't even do vlog. I'm here with Vicky, which I'm so excited to finally meet her. Please, isn't she gorgeous? Look at, I'm so jealous of your hair. It looks even better on camera. She's a natural beauty, this isn't natural. I'm so happy to meet you, really. We've had a really good chat, but I needed to get her on video with me. I think Patrick is going to start off with another, what did he say? I think there's another guest on stage, so let's see.
For those that are active, I say put in 20,000 steps. It's all about basically setting a starting point for yourself and then working on it to improve it, to beat it. So, you can also look at the intensity. So for example, if you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to walk to the shops. You could say, I'm going to walk to the shops every day and pick up a loaf of bread or milk or whatever. That's a way of getting in extra steps. That's a way of burning more calories. You can say, okay, I'm going to do it every time I need an item, or you're going to say, hey, if it takes me 5 minutes, I'm going to try and do it in 4.5 minutes. There's different ways that you can measure your progress. It may be that you say, okay, yeah, I'm going to walk to the shops, but this time I'm going to take a bag on my back that weighs 2 or 3 pounds. There's different ways that you can do it. You can say, hey, I'm going to try and jog halfway there, speed walk there, walk back. There's different ways that you can change the intensity by just doing something short. A lot of people think that they have to go to the gym and they have to spend an hour in there to get a real good workout, but I can show you how you're going to get a good workout here in 6 minutes and not lift anything but your own weight there. So we do about 10 of each. Easy squat.
Need some weight.
So my name's Tilly Cutler, and I'm from
I'm Olivia, I'm from Chester. I'm Laura and I'm from a little place in West Midlands that no one really has probably heard of. Anyone heard of Cornwall? Yeah. That's where I'm from. I'm Kate and I'm from Wiltshire. Here to represent Serial Slimmer. Anyone else a Serial Slimmer? Yeah. Constant rejoining. I started Slimming Well 2012, like Danielle, and I wasn't. People always used to say to me, "What are you doing Slimming? Why are you trying to lose weight? You don't need to." But it was really hard for me to listen to people say that when you yourself felt like uncomfortable and you wanted to feel more comfortable in your clothes. So I lost a stone, maintained that for a couple of years,
Then I went to university and I gained that stone back a little bit more. The past year I have been messing about a little bit. I've lost half a stone and I've been maintaining that, but I found I'm at a place now where I'm really comfortable with myself, and for me that is so much more important than originally I set out and I was like, I want to be thin. I want to be thin like these people that I see, like people I see on Instagram, like, I'll sit and I'll people watch. I love people watching. And I think, oh, look at that person, I wish I was like that person. I want to be thin, I want to be... And I'm not thin, I'm not skinny, but I'm happy and I'm comfortable, and I think that is so important in any journey that anyone is doing. So. There, I just thought it was something where you listen to music or watch silly Harry Potter videos. So I got into it because my boyfriend's brother, he had a YouTube channel and he was like, you should do your cooking on there, you should put some cooking on there. I was like, I think people watch Slim World, like cooking videos. And he was like, yeah, just do it. And I found people did watch the cooking videos. Unfortunately, I have been a target for some people. I've had a fair share of negative comments, and like Tilly said, you do hone in on those, but I've found I've got a really supportive base. Complete strangers, I don't know these people, but they will, like Patrick said, they'll back me up on the comments. Sometimes they'll see things before I do, and my sisters, they'll watch my videos and they'll be like, what did that person say to you? And I'll be like, what? I haven't checked. I got to the point where I was too nervous to open YouTube to see what the comments were. But I feel so good coming here today and with what everyone's saying. So yeah, I think I will open YouTube up and check the comments, see how it's going. But Danielle, if you're ever nervous about even putting the camera on, facing forward to you and speaking, just don't worry about it. Don't feel like you've got to be pressured to go and vlog in public as well, because that is like a really... I'm not there yet. Like sit in your bedroom or sit in the kitchen, do something like that, because personally I love watching home vlogs, and I'll just put a vlog on and I'll listen to it whilst I'm washing up or cooking or something. So that's absolutely perfect, and I guarantee people will definitely watch it.
Doing, it's just always worth doing. There's always someone that will want to see your story, because everyone's on such a unique, different journey, which is what's so amazing about Slim World, or any weight loss journey really. And someone will watch you and you will be telling their story and it will inspire them. And so if you ever feel like sharing, it's always worth doing, because it always touches people.
Was seated, the staff lowered the safety bar. It hit my stomach quite hard and would not close. I was asked to get off and had to retrieve my belongings and walk past everyone to the alternative exit. I felt humiliated and embarrassed, but once again tried to push these feelings away and get on with life. However, a couple of friends were posting on Facebook about their successful losses with Slimming World. I eventually decided it was time to have one last go at losing the weight and to try something new. I walked into a Slimming World group on Thursday the 7th of April 2016. The consultant Sue asked me if I was joining and I said I wasn't sure. She still remembers that. I stepped on the scales to discover I weighed 26 stone and 7.5 pounds. I was horrified that I had put on 2 stone in just over a year and at my heaviest weight ever. Sue said to me, "You will never see that number again." And I feel that comment has stuck with me. 2 years later, I weighed 10 stone, 13 pounds, with a total loss of 15 stone, 8 pounds.
I had a split second where I realised where I was and I stepped back. And it didn't really affect me on that day. It affected me in the weekend, because at the weekend I realised that it was fractions of a second. I was in the dark, I could have taken a misstep, I could have fallen off if I wanted to or not. And the hardest thing was, I couldn't work out how I got from one place to the next. So the reason I wanted to share the story is because I know I'm not the only one that suffers with mental health problems. I know I'm not the only one that goes through it. And I wanted to show you that even though this has been the worst year for me mentally, I'm still at exactly the same weight as I was last year. I haven't put any more weight on. I've struggled, but I'm still exactly the same. I've carried on, and I've shown that it could be done. So,
Else said, it's real life, you know, holidays get in the way, things get in the way, and I think it's really good events like this to show that we're all in the same, you know, situation from all different walks of life, and yeah, just coming together. So I lost most of mine by just swimming once a week. I was a size 22 when I started. I was really uncomfortable how I looked, and I was really bothered about swimming, getting in my costume, but I just thought, I'm here, you know, you think people bother, but they really don't. They're there for their own reasons. And yeah, I just kept at it every week.
So I started my journey a year ago, and I weighed in at nearly 17 stone, and I was a size 24, and I absolutely despised myself. For me, it wasn't never ever to do with the number on the scales. It was to do with a feeling. I wanted to feel myself again. I wanted to look in the mirror and like my reflection back. And it was Slimming World that gave me that. So after a year, I am now a size 10. And it's nothing to do with the size. Size, because as long as you're happy in your size and you feel comfortable, then brilliant. But for me, I never ever liked myself. So Slimming World gave me that confidence back, and I'm absolutely loving life at the moment. So, no.
16 and down to size of 10, 12 now. But for me, I did lots of exercise, and I put weight on with my second child. And I just wanted to lose that, and using it before. So it's taken me a long time to get there, but I've got a big birthday next year, and even though I'm not doing this for that, I want to do something well for me. And something last summer just clicked, and I realised that I don't want to spend another birthday, whether it be a big birthday or any birthday, because every birthday is special. I just wanted to be comfortable, in my own skin. Slimcon has given me that confidence.
My name is Patrick from Way in Time. I've been on a slimming journey only actually for the last I would say 7 years, and it's kind of yo-yoed back and forth. But I lost 5.5 stone without Slimming World. I don't know how I did it. I think it was definitely to do with. I'm gay. I don't know if you realise this. If you weren't aware, the person who signed your ticket in is my husband, so you can't get much more gay than that, to be fair. And I only came out when I was 27. And I, as soon as I came out, I started, obviously, because I was trapped inside. Well, to be fair, besides that, I could have been trapped inside myself. But as soon as I kind of came out, I started becoming more happier, and then I lost weight, and I lost 5.5 stone. And then I put it back on because I started working for a company where I was driving a lot. And then it was Adam's mum and dad who joined Slimming World. And I always thought it was for ladies. I always thought and they said, oh, you should go to Slimming World. And I thought, oh, thanks, cheers. No, I was talking about it, and they said, oh, you should go along. So I joined, and then I lost 6 stone, or 5.5 was it? 6 stone. I don't know. So my total weight loss journey was about 11.5 stone. And then, thank you. And now I put 2 back on. But you know, we did talk about that. But again, it's amazing how I think for me, YouTube and Instagram and everyone has just kind of given me the encouragement and the enthusiasm.
Got in. from Slimcon, and we've cooked spaghetti and meatballs. Well, I just wanted to say what an amazing event Slimcon was. If you're watching this and you went, thank you for coming. It was brilliant. I absolutely loved meeting viewers. I loved meeting other YouTubers and Instagrammers that I follow. It was so good to see. Yeah, absolutely loved it. I think Patrick is absolutely hilarious. He is such a good host of things. I mean, if, you know, all else fails, I'd recommend that he becomes like a blue coat, or do they still have those at Butlins? Anyways, he'd be very good at it. But yeah, I've just had my spaghetti. And now I'm going to edit the weekly vlog, so that can all be up. I didn't really vlog much at Slimcon. I did a lot of observing. I like to do that. I like to step back and I like to watch other people. I love seeing other people like meet each other, and that was really great to see. So I did a lot of that. Tried to record when people were on stage, and the lovely Rachel, she recorded when I was on stage, so thank you, Rachel. Yeah, so overall it was an amazing event. I believe it's highly likely that it's going to be on next year, and I'm going to say now, please come to it next year, wherever it may be. I'm not sure where it's going to be, but yeah, come to it. It's amazing. Watch everyone's vlogs, watch everyone's Instagrams, look at the photos. Such a good day. Really inspirational. There was all sorts of people there from all sorts of backgrounds. I felt like I was going to be the odd one out, I suppose, because I hadn't got this amazing weight loss story. I hadn't lost a load of weight, but I was able to be on a level with others who are like me, who are serial slimmers, who are up and down. But as I explained at Slimcon, I'm so happy in my own skin now, and it's taken a long time to get there, but it's definitely worth it now. I'm at this point. And yeah, so I think I explained that anyway there. So, but anyways, I am going to love and leave you for this week. I've got work tomorrow and I don't want to go to work. You know, when you've been out, or you've had, you know, had a day out or done something, or it's been your birthday and you just don't want to go to work the next day. That's the current situation, but it's real life. Got to earn the doll, haven't we, if we want to make a living. Yeah, so thank you for watching this weekly vlog, this half-weekly vlog. And oh, next week, yeah, I'll be having a few daily videos, because I'm working with Muscle Food, which I'm stoked for. I'm not sure when the first video goes up, but yes, I'm working with Muscle Food next week, so there's not going to be a weekly vlog. There's going to be some like daily updates instead, so there'll be a few dailies going up. Hope you don't mind, but then weeklies will commence again after that. Anyways, that's enough from me for 1 week. I'll see you next week for my dailies. Do you see I'm going a little bit delusional now? I've spent 3 hours sat on the M6. 3 blinking hours. It didn't take me 3 hours to get to Manchester this morning. Oh, anyways, bye.